Hello everyone and welcome to our Sengoku Dynasty survival guide. We're talking about bandit spawns today because there happened to be one not too far from my village, which is a little worrisome. And bandit spawns, basically you can encounter them throughout the map. There's a number of bandits there and they're all kind of like guarding a cage. They've got some sort of like fortifications up. And the purpose of them is they're usually guarding something. In most cases, it's like a refugee in a cage, which if you kind of get over here, we can see. I am not at all prepared to take these guys on, so I'm trying to like show you, but also avoid. But obviously the idea here is that you clear out the bandits and then you can free the refugee who can probably join your village if if you're ready to take on somebody new. And it's obviously a way for people who want a little bit more combat in the game to kind of, do that, have their fun with that. But these are that is the bandit spawn right there. Like I said, they are throughout the map. I've seen a few of them out there. Very easy to spot for one because there's a bunch of question marks on your little header up there. Oh, do you see me? Are you... Okay, good. Which eventually turn into these red kind of like hostile marks. You can also very easily spot them because of the large cage, and the refugee is inside the cage. So you can certainly try to like run to the cage and like unlock it, but because of the sheer number of bandits that are there, they will take you down pretty gosh darn fast. So if you want to try your hand at taking down bandits, here's a few little tips that I would definitely suggest having based on my own attempts to just see what this was all about. First is definitely wear armor of some type. I'm still in my like refugee clothes, so they tore right through me. So definitely have some sort of armor just to help you survive a little bit longer. Obviously have a weapon. I would even say start with like a ranged weapon because there are a number of them all there. And they do tend to swarm you. Try to take them off ranged first. If you can take one or two down before they get up to you, that would be ideal. And then, if you don't want to do that, if you just want to go in melee, try to draw one out at a time. It's kind of hard to do because they are kind of all bunched up. But if you can kind of approach in such a way that like one notices you and the others don't, then you can kind of take care of him and then just, take the numbers down slowly. And that's really what the problem is that there are many bandits over there. And like I said, they all have like spears and other weapons, and they do swarm. And if you have a bunch of guys stabbing at you at the same time, you're going to go down really fast, especially if you don't have any armor. But once you do take them down, you can free the person in the cage. Like I said, invite them to your little house. The guys might have, obviously, loot on them, too. Money, whatever it might be, weapons, maybe even, who knows. And, then you can go ahead and just take the loot with you. But it is really primarily kind of a way for those who want to become a warrior. This is kind of like your first taste at some of the combat. And I have a feeling a lot of the combat's probably going to be refined as the game goes through development further. But, just starting out, if you want to try your hand at it, there you go. But that's what you need to know about these little bandit spawns. They are kind of recent. I've only seen this one, I think, like, after the last update, major update that they had. I believe this is when I saw this first appearing. So they're still pretty relatively new to the game. So do keep your eye out. Be careful where you're walking. And don't be, because otherwise you might be surprised like I was, where I was just like walking around and I was like, oh, what's this? And then boom, I was dead. So, just be careful. But thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Until then, keep surviving and keep thriving.